A chilling code, a cryptic message, a murderer hiding in the shadows. He taunted the police, he haunted the streets. And to this day, he remains uncaught. This is the story of the Zodiac Killer. Stay with us if you dare. But first, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more bone-chilling mysteries solved and unsolved. Dramatic pause as intense music swells. It was a cold night on December 20th, 1968. Two teenagers, Betty Lou Jensen and David Faraday, parked along a quiet rural road. They were young, carefree, enjoying the calm of the night, until it became the last night they would ever see. Cue distant, eerie sounds in the background. They were found moments later, both shot in cold blood. There were no witnesses, no motive, just a killer, leaving no trace but fear. The small town of Vallejo would never be the same. But this was just the beginning. The killer didn't stop there. On July 4th, 1969, another couple, Darlene Ferrin and Michael Mageau, would fall victim to the same brutal fate. This time, however, the killer left a chilling signature. A phone call was made to the police admitting to the murders. The voice was calm, emotionless, and it was then that the terror would take on a name: the Zodiac. But the Zodiac wasn't like other killers. He wanted fame, attention, and with his desire for notoriety came cryptic letters, sent to local newspapers. In those letters, he gave himself a name, and mocked the police, daring them to catch him. He sent coded messages, taunting the authorities to solve his riddles. To this day, many of those codes remain unsolved. What was he hiding in those symbols? A name? A location? The clues seemed endless, but the answers were always just out of reach. Three major newspapers, the San Francisco Chronicle, the San Francisco Examiner, and the Vallejo Times-Herald, all received letters demanding publication. "If you do not print this cipher, I will go on a killing rampage," he threatened. The Zodiac Killer's reign of terror didn't end with lovers' lanes. On October 11, 1969, San Francisco cab driver Paul Stine became the Zodiac's final confirmed victim. Shot point blank in his taxi, his murder was different, more calculated, closer to the heart of the city. With each crime, the Zodiac grew more confident. He would send postcards, riddles, and more taunting letters, each signed with his eerie symbol, the circle with crosshairs. He even claimed to have over 37 victims, though only 5 have been confirmed. But despite the mounting evidence, the Zodiac always stayed one step ahead. Countless suspects were considered, theories swirled, yet no one was ever officially named. The Zodiac would seemingly vanish, leaving behind nothing but fear, confusion, and a name that still sends chills down the spine. His letters continued to haunt the investigators, filled with mocking confessions and cryptic ciphers, some of which weren't cracked until decades later. But the biggest mystery remains: who was the Zodiac Killer? And why did he stop? Over the years, many have tried to solve the case. Arthur Lee Allen, a convicted child molester, seemed to be the prime suspect. His behavior was suspicious, and many clues pointed to him. But DNA testing ruled him out. Other suspects have been proposed, some even tied to high-ranking officials, while others suggest the Zodiac may have been a wandering drifter, a nobody. The Zodiac Killer remains one of America's most infamous unsolved cases. 50 years have passed, yet we still have no name, no face, no closure. He vanished into the night, but his legacy and his terror live on. If you think you've solved the mystery, if you think you know the identity of the Zodiac, leave your theories in the comments below. But remember, the truth may be even darker than we know. Until next time, stay safe and stay vigilant. Like, share, subscribe for more true crime stories.